Okay, let's make my morning cortado. Roughly 22 grams in. I'll use the blind shaker. Got a nice vortex that time. Some good crema on there. And this is the second roast of my first blend. Roasted it last week, I think. A little lopsided. But it'll do. Always clean. And then put the milk away. And we'll sit down. You want another one? I can make I'll make a brown sugar latte for my wife. I don't have any caramel right now. But I could do that. That's easy. You can make an iced caramel macchiato at home. If you just have like a good, if you wanted to do that, you could use AeroPress and make something that's similar to espresso. And then you just pour that over ice, pour milk on top. And then you just put some caramel drizzle. So let's see. Let's prepare a coffee for my wife. So what I'll do, so the same thing, 22 grams in. So this coffee is 40% Brazilian, 40% Kenyan, and 20% Sumatra. So I blended it that way. It's the first blend that I've made, so I'm still learning, but Brazilian coffees have very traditional chocolatey, caramely notes. The Kenyan and African coffees have a lot of sweetness and a lot of acidity, and Sumatra coffees have more earthiness. So you combine all of them together, and what I was looking for is I was looking for each of the three coffees to bring a different strength to the overall blend, and I think it's doing pretty well. There we go. Now we'll pull this shot. Clean this guy off right here. Why weigh each time? So the whole way that you can determine that you're creating a consistent cup of coffee, that you're creating a very good brew, is that you want to have approximately double the grams out that you got in. And so I put about 22 grams in, and that was like 45. So it's roughly double. And you want that to generally pour in about 30 seconds. So that's how you're going to be able to control for the flow of how the espresso is coming out of the group head. So if it runs too fast, it's just going to taste watery. It's going to be diluted. It's not going to taste like espresso. But then if it runs too slow, it's just going to be bitter and nasty, and you're not going to get any of the flavors that are coming from here. So you can see this one, I put 22 grams in, I got just over 44 grams out, and it's roughly 2 ounces. Now you do have, at some points, people were just saying, oh, just pull to 2 ounces, or just pull to the weight. But there's the time, the weight, and the volume. You could have, depending on the roast of the coffee, you could have, denser or less dense espresso. Okay, so what I'll do here is I'll split this into an espresso, and I'll split into a brown sugar latte for my wife. That's her go-to drink. So, espresso, and then the base for the brown sugar latte. And then let's steam this milk. And there we go. There is her brown sugar latte, my espresso, and my cortado. Enjoy